Many people associate the word abundance with physical possessions, and I don't blame them. We're taught by society and the media that the more material possessions we have, the happier and more at peace we will be. But is that really true? Society taught me that to be happy, fulfilled, and emotionally secure, I had to make a lot of money. Then why did I feel the most drained, empty, lost, and stressed out when I was making the most money I had ever made? The more I investigated this, the more I realized how counterintuitive the truth really is. To live in abundance is to find every opportunity to be grateful for what I already have and believing that my needs will always be met one way or another. It is to live life to the absolute fullest, putting others before oneself and making the most out of every situation. The abundance mindset is the complete opposite of the scarcity mindset. A person with an abundance mentality is driven by hope. A person with a scarcity mentality is ruled by fear. The abundant person might not be rich, but they don't live in fear of the future. The scarcity person might be wealthy, but like W.C. Fields said, they are just poor men with money. The fear of one day losing everything they had built constantly looms over their heads. The abundant person might find it easier to give because they know that whatever they give away will eventually come back in the form of a different reward, joy, reciprocation, etc. But the person with a scarcity mindset might find it difficult to give because they're afraid that what they give away may never come back and they will be in an even bigger state of lack. The root of the problem here is not the presence or absence of money. There are countless people at the top of the food chain who feel inexplicably empty, despite attaining everything they thought would give them fulfillment. On the other hand, there are people in rural Vietnam who make less than $5 a day and yet are joyful and content with their lot. The core of the issue is our mindset. I just had this exact conversation with a friend the other day because despite our similar upbringing, we ended up with extremely different mindsets. I was blessed to have a strong single mother who never allowed me to go hungry a day in my life, even if it meant that she would have to secretly skip her meals that day. As a result of her tireless sacrifice, I grew up idealistic and wide-eyed, truly believing that if I could dream it, I could be it. My friend, on the other hand, had to face immense struggles with his siblings as they each sacrificed to provide for each other. He had built a tremendous work ethic from his struggles, but a byproduct of this was the scarcity mindset. After our edifying conversation, I hopped in a lift to go home, with the topic still fresh in my mind. I wondered whether I was too naive to have such an idealistic mindset, and whether I should hold on to more of my money for rainy days, rather than giving it away to just anyone who might need help. That was when it happened. My Lyft driver started talking. I thought, oh no, I really want peace and silence, please don't talk. But of course I didn't say that out loud. At first, she went on about how it's a good day for her because she woke up, and that many people probably didn't wake up that day. Oh no, I thought, this is getting weird. Seeing me smile awkwardly through the mirror, she continued. I went to the store a few weeks ago, and I saw a man behind me counting the dollar bills in his wallet. I knew right away he was counting to see whether or not he had enough. So I quietly told the cashier to charge all of his groceries on my card, and I walked away. I don't need no thanks or nothing. I just told her that if he asks, just say that God gave it to him. A few days later, I went to that store again and the cashier flagged me down, saying that the man whose groceries I paid for actually needed to buy medicine for his wife that same day, and he did not have enough money for both groceries and the medicine. His wife told him to not even go to the store, but he said, God will provide for me." So when that did happen, he started bawling at the grocery store. See, it's always better to pay it forward. At this point, I was at the edge of my seat. I recognized it right away. This was a God moment. I didn't ask her to say a thing about her day or her story, and yet she spoke straight into my heart about the importance of generosity, the crucial significance of the abundance mindset, and what it could do for others. At the end of the day, having an abundant mindset is not putting yourself at the center of your life. It's having the humility to put God and others before yourself. Believe it or not, this was how we were wired. One powerful quote I will never forget is from a book called The Freedom of Self-Forgetfulness by Timothy Keller. He wrote, "The essence of gospel humility is not thinking more of myself or thinking less of myself. It is thinking of myself less." And that is the beginning of a fruitful, joyful, peaceful, liberating, and deeply fulfilling life. insight on how to live an abundant life, join my weekly guided meditation series. Every week, you will receive a 15-minute video, much like the ones you see here on YouTube, that gives you the step-by-step on how to let go of unhealthy thought patterns and learn practical tools for a happier, more faith-driven life. One of our members named Camille Watson said, "I love how God's Word is taught so clearly in such beautiful and serene settings in the meditation videos. I've been challenged and encouraged by the messages, and I'm excited to see how God will continue to speak to me through the series." You can join us by signing up at girlandtheword.com/theabundantlife.